and we're gonna start Locked in the Lunacy. Oh yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? Gonna start our review of JCW Lunacy number 71, 73. My bad. Yep. All right, and let's begin. So we start with Vince Russo coming out to the ring, and Vince Russo and Big Vito come out to the ring, and they come out with Caleb Conley. Caleb Conley comes out with his usual male stripper music. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. This theme song really sucks. A guy in the live chat last night for JCW said he looked like an Olive Garden waiter. That was pretty good. That got me pretty good, that one. So Russo comes out and he blames Big Vito for the chaos that's going on in JCW. And he wonders if they're still friends anymore after them both being in this business together. And Vince Russo says that he is the one. He handpicked Caleb Conley as the chosen one in JCW. Handpicked Caleb Conley as the chosen one in JCW, and said that he didn't much care for Kerry Morton. Hey, Fresh Sands, how's it going, homie? And that he's the one that hired Matt Cross to basically mess with Kerry Morton and kind of throw him off the trail of Caleb Conley. Get him out of there. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We go way back. TikTok. My way back, I mean like 6 months, but still. Oh, wow. Wow. Hopefully somebody tunes into Locked in the Lunacy. So anyway, while Russo's talking about all that, Violent J comes out. That familiar chicken hunting song, that... And Violent J says he knew that Russo had it in a plan all along to get Violent J out of JCW because he was behind help me out here, man. What is my line? He was behind Matt Cross the whole time, basically. All right, have a good one, man. He was behind Matt Cross the whole time. And, but Russo denies it. And then Vito grabs the mic and basically says, F both of them. This is his company and everything. He's the one that let Violent J back, but he's going to make sure that Violent J leaves and never comes back. And then Russo. Let's see here. Let's mess with this a little bit. Yeah. And then Russo kind of pushes him a little bit. Vito throws him. Whoa! Throws him across the ring. And he's like, don't you ever put your hands on me. Can't believe you turned on me like this. Then PCO and Mickey Knuckles, they come out to the ring and they start attacking Violent J. Whoa, they start attacking Violent J. What's he doing? But Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack come out and they help out Violent J. And later tonight, PCO and Mickey Knuckles are going to be in a match for the Tag Team Championships against the Brothers of Funstruction. And Willie Mack and Too Tough Tony are going to be in a number 1 contenders 3-team match against the Outbreak and Flo Kane. Oh, yeah. Next, Willie and Tony are sitting backstage checking on Jay. Russo comes to check him out too, but they're like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. And then we have Big Vito talking to PCO and Mickey Knuckles, and Mickey's having problems getting her hands to herself. There needs to be like a serious HR talk in JCW if you ask me. And Vito says that their number 1 priority is to win the JCW tag titles tonight. And they'll take care of business, other family business after that. Then we got number 1 contenders match for the tag titles that I just talked about. Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack versus the Outbreak and Flo Kane. And it's Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack that win it. So, looking forward to that. New number 1 contenders. Big Al walks into Russo's office, and we basically get an apology for that sad-ass SA storyline. And we also get a face turn by Big Al. Also, she's given up her showrunner position. But next, she's in a match for the number 1 contendership for the women's JCW tag team title. And it's against J-Rod. Whoa. What's your name? My name is Juggalo Monster. Yep. Pretty popular on TikTok. Check me out at Pickle Rick 89 over there. Oh yeah, this is Locked into Lunacy, and we review JCW Lunacy every Friday night. So check it out. We used to have a different host, but he got downgraded to my assistant. Now I'm taking over. Let me find my page here. Yeah, you do that. Big Al takes on J-Rod, and J-Rod wins. Stephen Flo says he wants Mercer tonight. That's right. I forgot to mention that Mercer attacked Stephen Flo at the end of the number 1 contenders match. And then we get another promo for the Green Phantom. He's coming. He looks pretty cool. Nice little face jobber looking guy. Kind of reminds me of the Hurricane back in the day. Yup. Then next we have J-Rod introducing Sophia Rose. So looking forward to her in JCW Lunacy. Then we have Mecha Wolf versus Facade for the American Championship. And Facade wins by cheating again. He grabs the tights. And I kind of like this gimmick. It's not going to last much longer. But the gimmick basically that I'm picking up on is that he's a heel, but the facade is that he acts like a face. But how many times can you cheat by grabbing the tights before the fans start booing you? Is my question. But he's got the skills like a face. Acts like a face. But he does heel shit. I'm here for it. And then we got Russo asking Big Vito if they can if they can mend their friendship. And Vito's like, I'll get back to you on that. Next, we got Mac Davis interviewing Violent J. Jay says he's here to fix the crooked insanity in JCW and says he doesn't trust Russo. And Russo will get exposed tonight. No, not tonight, but in the future. You know what I mean. Stephen Flo takes on Shane Mercer. And Stephen Flo actually wins it to the surprise of everyone. We were all rooting for Stephen Flo, of course, but we're not actually expecting him to win. At least I wasn't. But then, of course, Mercer, the bastard, comes out and attacks. He attacks Stephen Flo again. But then his buddy, his friend Cocaine comes out. And he fights him off again, trying to help out his friend. But Stephen Flo walks away without Cocaine and a possible heel turn here. I don't like this. I don't like friends being broken up. And I don't like the possible heel turn possibilities of Stephen Flo. Stephen Flo shouldn't be a heel. Nope. Not in Juggalo Monster's opinion. That's for sure. Stephen Flo, please don't turn heel. Just please. Don't do it. And then we had the blast from the past, which was Brian Kendrick and Paul London back in the day taking on the Ring Riders. Yeah. The Ring Riders actually win it, but they all celebrate in the ring. Looked like a pretty cool match. Back at Bloody Mania 7, I believe. Back in the day. If y'all remember Brian Kendrick and Paul London, give me a whoop whoop in the chat. All right. And then our main event, we got a tag team match. Tag team title match. The Luciano Family Incorporated, or what is it? Luciano Family Enterprise taking on the Brothers of Funstruction. And the Luciano Family Enterprise, of course, they win it. And Vito says he's going to expose the Brothers of Funstruction, and he actually does. He exposes them. He says, hey, those guys are gangsters from back in the day. And we definitely knew that they always were from this. I mean, that was pretty obvious from the start of the storyline that they were going to be gangsters from back in the day. But Big Vito actually says, next week, you guys are dead. And I'm like, what does that mean? That's freaking crazy. Yeah. So anyway, that was JCW Lunacy. And, yeah. Anyone want to talk about JCW? Anybody want to talk about puppet shit? Anybody, Well, that concludes this episode of Locked into Lunacy then. Let me know how I did in the comments. It's my first time hosting. Let me know if you prefer me or you want Pickle Rick back. Or if you just hate the show. Let us know. Whoop, whoop. Much wicked clown love, juggalos. Peace out.